All right, we're going to get started. Well, hello, everybody. Like I was saying, what an amazing tribe this is. I would say I know 95% of you, and that's just the coolest thing. My name's Chelsey. I'm filling in for Tanya tonight, and she was unable to be on the call. And she asked me to share my real, raw story with you guys. And, I asked her if I could do some things that may be out of the ordinary for most people. And she's like, yeah, go for it. But this isn't going to be like a training on inviting. This isn't going to be a training on the skills you need for the business. This is going to be about self-worth, love energy, becoming who you need to be on the way to where you're going. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you guys, my journey has been about becoming. My journey has been about breaking down barriers and walls and going through chains and leaning into fear and becoming the person that I'm meant to be on the way to where I'm going. And I'll tell you what, it hasn't been easy. In fact, last year I wanted to quit. I didn't, thank God, but I'm going to get into that with you. So I just want to tell you, if you're new, welcome to LifeVantage. Welcome to this tribe. Welcome to this family. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this family is thebomb.com. I'm just keep going. You're going to make so many friends, and your life's going to be forever changed just by the community. If you're here to make more money, if you're here to help people, bam, love it. But what I want most importantly for you to know is that a lot of people don't succeed because they're so afraid of what other people think. Their worth and value comes from opinions of other people and not knowing who they are and whose they are, that God energy, and I'm going to talk about that. And it pains me. And I'll tell you guys, I was, it'll be 5 years in March that I've been in LifeVantage. I'm a Pro 5, and man, I thought I had it all together. I thought, I was a teacher and I was a coach, and I was good. I had my friend circle. My family was awesome. I had a lot of walls up that I had no idea that I had. But LifeVantage God brought me into LifeVantage, and it has completely changed my life. So I'm going to share that with you. What I want to start with you guys is a quote, one of my favorite quotes. And then we're going to do a quick, just kind of getting present, love meditation, so you can get ready for what I'm going to tell you. And then we'll end with a powerful self-worth love meditation at the end. So here we go. Marianne Williamson. Listen to these words. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in all of us. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So tonight, we're going to talk about love energy. We're going to talk about who you are and whose you are, and operating with this love energy and leaning into fear, because when you know who you are, you guys, the no's won't matter. When you're operating from the heart, it won't matter when people are like, I don't get it. Because you know where you're going, you know what you're doing, you go back to your why and you're like, I can do this, and I'm not doing it alone, I'm doing it with God's help. So 6 years ago, Michelle Poe reached out to me. You got to hear about Protan Nerve 2, you're a health teacher. I thought, okay. Because I trusted her, I respected her, I became a customer. I didn't know it was going to be a gateway to change my life and a vehicle to change my life forever. Said yes, became a customer. You guys, she tried to get me into business. I was like, no, I dodged her calls. I was good. Like I said, I was good. I was fine. I didn't want to change. I didn't want to grow. I didn't need more friends. I didn't know what I didn't know. So be persistent with people, because I was one of those people that blew her off, that didn't answer phone calls, that just didn't get it. Finally, God intervened, because he shows up, you guys. He shows up when you need it. And I was praying for something. I was praying for change. I was praying to be able to take my daughter to and from school because she was going to be starting kindergarten. We were trying to have a baby. And man, that pro tandem just kept coming into my head, and Michelle kept loving on me, and I was Facebook stalking her and watching her life, and I thought, she's doing something right. Anyhow, ended up saying yes, joining the business 2 years later. And cool thing is, 3 months later, my husband and I, we had some miscarriages. We ended up getting pregnant. And that was a moment, that was a defining moment in my life. I went to the global convention. If you guys have never been to an Elite Academy or convention, you got to get there because they are game changer. The energy, I can't describe it. But I listened to Seth Mulder talk, and I thought, I'm in. Like this is what I'm about. And it wasn't live to inspire, it was inspire change today. Never forget it was with Vicki Myerberg. Anyhow, so I found out I was pregnant at that event, and I knew then, I'm like, God brought me to this for a reason. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I am a natural introvert. I am not a salesperson. I do not want to hunt my friends down and do this. I do network marketing with my friends. But I just trusted God. Michelle kept saying blind faith. So you guys, leaning into fear, God, help me. And what happened was, he did, and I just continued to share it. I continued to be scared. Went Pro 5 in a year. And I forgot to do the opening love meditation. We need to do that. So let me stop. No, I'll keep going, and then we'll go to that. So went Pro 5, and it was just by sharing it, you guys. It was just leaning into fear and knowing that God had my back. So then, for the last 4 years, I have been at Pro 5. And there has been times where I'm like, why am I not going fast enough? Why? What is the deal here? But the problem was, it wasn't a problem. God, this whole time, has been leading me, has been guiding me, has been helping me grow and become and be molded and shaped into the person I'm meant to be. And I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't have been able to handle success earlier on because I didn't have the foundation laid. I didn't have the roots firmly planted. And so your roots and knowing your foundation, knowing who you are so you don't let your pride and your ego creep in is huge. Okay, so we're going to stop there for a second because I just want to take you through a little love meditation. So what I want you guys to do, if you've never done a meditation, welcome. This is like visualization. It's kind of like a prayer. It's where you're asking for guidance from God. Beautiful, beautiful thing. You can pop your hands up, get comfortable, put your hand on your heart. That's what I do. I put my hand on my heart. And I want you to close your eyes. And guys, play along with me. Don't be shy. Do it. I'm telling you. Close your eyes. And here's the thing. This is something that I always return to when I'm anxious, when I'm stressed, when I'm fearful. The breath is the life force of energy. It's what God gave us to live. So if you get fearful, if you get stressed, you guys return to the breath and just close your eyes and take deep breaths. And I'm going to lead you through something, and I just want you to follow along. So we're going to go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And you're just going to kind of hold it. Breathe in deep. Go ahead and start. Breathe out. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out. Long, deep breaths. And this is where we just release the anxiety and the stress and the busyness of the day. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we release any fear, we release any worry, and anything that's just been heavy in our hearts and our minds. And just keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And as we breathe, you guys, I want you to breathe in love. Breathe in love, and then we're going to breathe out fear. Breathe in love. Breathe out fear. Breathe in love. Breathe out fear. And right now, just keep breathing. Keep breathing. And I want you to just know that you are loved, that you have love pouring in you and through you and to you, and you are fully supported, and you are worthy, and you are worth having success, and you are worth making a massive difference in the world. I want you right now I want you right now, as you're breathing in love and breathing out fear, to ask God, what do I need? Why am I on this call? What do I need to hear? What needs to hit me in my soul to help me do what I'm meant to do on this earth, in this world, in this platform called LifeVantage? Breathe in love. Breathe out fear. And open your eyes. How'd that feel? Thumbs up? Good. So, I'll keep going. And if anybody gets an aha moment or God slaps you on the head, you let me know. Like, message me or whatever, because that's what happens, you guys. We have to ask. We have to ask. Don't forget you're not doing this. You're not doing this alone. And a lot of the time in this journey, I have forgotten that I'm not doing this alone, that I'm fully supported, that God's got my back. And you guys are here for a purpose, and you're here to make a difference, and He's got your back too. And we got to lean into fear, and we got to rise up, and we've got to become the best that we can be. So I got to profile, you guys, and then for 4 years, becoming, learning, peeling back layers and layers and layers, and learning who I am in Christ, and learning who I am, and releasing blame and guilt and judgment and all this stuff that we have been thrown at us since we've been children. All these different things, what the world tells us. But it's when you can operate from that love energy and know who you are, that your life will forever change. So I encourage you guys to fuel your mind to find out who you are. A couple years ago, was introduced to the law of attraction. And the law of attraction is what got me into meditation. And some people think meditation is just weird and they don't get it, like you're doing something evil. It's not evil. Like, my intention is love, and you're returning to the breath, and you're getting centered. And that's where, prayer is where we're talking to God. Meditation is where you're getting that guidance back. It's now, you guys, it's my lifeline. Every single day I do it, because then I get inspired. I get intuition. I get God talking, God winks saying, go, move, talk to that person. You hear somebody's name that pops in your head. Oh, I better call them and reach out to them. I better message that person and see how they're doing. Chelsey, you probably should say sorry to that person. Things just don't feel right in your soul and your heart. LifeVantage has made me a much better person. I'm not where I want to be, but thank God I'm not where I used to be. And last year, you guys, I took my eye off the prize. I took my eye off being laser focused on where I was going. And I was thinking, I want to be an energetic alignment coach. And how can I do that and do LifeVantage at the same time? I'm not going fast enough in LifeVantage. And I was trying to, my energy was not in the right place. I was wanting things, and I took my eye off God and gratitude. And I'll never forget, I called Michelle Poe, and I'm like, I need to surrender. Like, I need to chill out from all these calls and all this stuff. I'm on overload. I don't know. I can't be like you. I can't be like so-and-so. And I just don't know if this is for me. And she said, you need to talk to Carrie Dickey. And I talked to Carrie Dickey, and I'm like, I don't want to talk to Carrie Dickey. My energy's bad. I don't want to bring her down. She's like, no, you need to talk to Carrie Dickey. So I talked to Carrie Dickey. And Carrie's like, Chelsey, LifeVantage may not give you what you want, but it's going to give you what you need. Take a little break. Just go fuel your mind, your heart, your soul. Go be a wife, mom. Get things figured out. Go to the next event and ask God what you need. Ask God what you need to hear. And that event, you guys, God showed up. Ask and you shall receive. I cried in front of my team. Poor me. And then I was sitting in the big auditorium area, the big event area, and I was looking down at my phone, and they were talking about South Carolina Elite Academy, and I was thinking, how am I going to go to this? I can't pay for this. I had that attitude. And literally, Darren Jensen, Chelsey Welna, come up to the stage, and Julie Mackey slaps me and get up there, girl. I wasn't even paying attention. She's like, get up on the stage. I'm like, well, what's going on? She's like, get on this. I don't know. They're calling your name. And this was while I was sitting there going, I don't think I can go. I can't afford it. For me. Go up on the stage. I win $750. Thank you, God. Like, that was my sign. still supposed to be in this platform, still supposed to be doing what I'm doing. You guys, what happened was I was operating from my mind and not my heart. I was operating with how am I going to do this? How do I do this? This doesn't resonate. I don't feel, get out of your mind and get into your heart. Get out of your mind and get into your heart. When you are talking to people, it's not about you. When you're talking to people, you guys, we have no idea whose life we're going to change when we start operating from heart energy. When we say it's not about us. We have a massive, massive gift with this vehicle, with these people, with what we have to offer financially, with our products. We have a massive gift that's going to make a ripple effect in the world. And we've got to lean into fear, and we've got to operate right here. Get out of your mind and into your heart. So I encourage you to ask God, show me, make me, mold me into the person I'm meant to be, so I don't care what other people say, that I can be the best version of myself, because life is short. Life is short. If you were to die tomorrow, did you live life to the fullest? Did you enjoy your life? Here's another thing. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. I lost joy for a while. I was so focused on rank advancing and just the stuff that I lost the joy. And if you can enjoy the journey on the way to where you're becoming, you're going to attract like crazy. If you create and step into a mindset of, I'm going to be a creator, I'm going to be a leader, I'm going to act like an elite, I'm going to show up for myself, for other people, I'm going to grow, I'm going to trust God. I'm telling you, your life's going to be forever changed. But you got to show up. It's not easy. You got to show up day after day after day after day. And I'm not saying like working yourself to the bone. I'm saying tapping into that God energy and saying, show me who I can serve. Show me how I can be the best version of myself. Show me how I can lean into fear and not give a crap what other people think. And when you get to that point, you guys, when you get bulletproof, your business is going to explode. Go back to your why. Make your why so flipping powerful that it drives you, it fuels you every single day. Get a vision board where you can see what you want. Whew. Am I making sense? Does this help anybody? Because I'm going to tell you what. I know now where I'm going. I don't know when I'm going to get there. I don't know when. I don't know. It's not like I don't know. But I'm showing up. I'm creating. I feel more alive than I've ever felt. And again, this isn't look at me, you guys. But what I'm saying is if I can do it, so can you. So can you. We're going to do this together. Here's another thing I want to tell you guys. We're going to keep it real here. When I first started, I was not a team player. I didn't want other teams coming to my team stuff. I lived in a scarcity mindset. I did not live in an abundant mindset. I thought somebody else was going to steal my people, was going to steal my abundance in this business. That is simply not true. We are one. We rise by lifting other people. No devil in hell, no ego, no person can steal the plan for your life. Know that. Operate from that energy. And when you can release, jealousy and tension and help and lift people up and support people and know that when you get out that energy, it's going to come back to you tenfold. Holy crap. It's beautiful. And I'll tell you, there's been people in my business that aren't on my team that have been my biggest supporters and fans that when I was at my lowest of lows, God sent them in because God uses people to say, I got you. And they reached out and said, we believe in you and we need you to share your story. And just, you guys keep following the signs, keep following the breadcrumbs. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm her 5. I'm okay with that. I'm going to live in gratitude. I am going to create and become and continue to operate from love energy. And I just am going to believe, know, and trust that I'm going elite. I just know that. And you've got to know it too, but you've got to get it in your soul and your heart that's where you're going. You've got to get that why so big. So we're going to end with this, guys. I want you to close your eyes. We're going to do a standing in your power meditation. So get somewhere where you can be present, where you can fully fill into this. And I just want to tell you, thank you for coming on this call tonight. Thank you for listening to me because I can talk and talk and talk and talk. I hope something hit home with you. But here we go. Close your eyes, guys. hands on your heart or palms straight up, and it's not to be weird or anything. It's just you're accepting that energy in. So this is kind of like a prayer, except we're going to visualize and just listen in, and I want you to picture this in your mind. Feel into this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And I want you to look down at your feet. And I want you to pretend there's a white golden light circling your feet. And it's just beautiful. It's magical. And it's circling your feet, and it's circling your ankles, and it goes all the way up your calves and your knees and your thighs and your buttocks and your waist and your stomach, your torso, your chest, your neck, your head, all the way up to the top. And it's flowing to you and through you, and you are in a cocoon of white golden light. Well, this golden light, you guys, is love. This golden light is God. It's God wrapping his arms around you saying, I've got you. It's God saying, I'm in you. You are a child of God. I've given you the tools to succeed. I just need you to do your part and tap into this. So just bathe in that energy. Just bathe in it and take it all in. Deep breaths into the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And as you are in this cocoon of love energy, I want you to picture yourself. I want you to see yourself standing in your power. I want you to see yourself leaning into fear and becoming the best version of yourself and knowing that you are worthy of greatness, that you have power within you, that you have this God love energy inside of you that's making you and molding you and growing you. And by you being the best version of yourself, you're going to create a ripple effect in the world. And it feels so flipping good. So good. So stand in your Superwoman pose or Superman pose and just breathe that energy in and know you're fully supported. Keep breathing. Now I want you to think about the desires of your heart. What are the desires of your heart? What do you really want? What feeds your soul? What would light you on fire? What would just make your day to receive those things, manifest those things in your life? Just think of that real quick and keep breathing. And I want you to imagine it's the end of the year, December 2019, the last day of the month. Last day of the month, and you have become the person you're meant to be, that you have stepped into this glorious, magnificent child of God who is operating from faith over fear. You have manifested your heart's desires, and man, it feels good. It feels so good. Who are you with? What do you feel like? What do you see? Who's around you? What are you doing? Just feel that, breathe that. And by you becoming the best version of yourself, and by you knowing your worth, and by you achieving your dreams and goals, who have you helped? I want you to see those people around you. I want you to see yourself hugging people and giving people high fives and loving people and seeing what it's done in their lives. Feel that. Feels so good. All right, guys, now I want you to just go back to just breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe in love. Breathe out fear. And I want you to just look down at your feet again. And as you look at your feet, you see that bright golden light just start to kind of dissipate and just go away. And even though we can't see it every single day, it's there. God's got his arms wrapped around you and has given you everything that you need. Now it's time to go out in the world and be it. Go ahead and open your eyes. All right, guys, how was that? Any comments? Anything? Any feedback?
Great.
How'd that feel?
Really good.
Good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I wish that I could just seriously give you all a hug and just tell you how, I mean this from the bottom of my heart, how amazing you are, how blessed I am to do life with you, and to look at you all right now and just tell you that you're amazing. Let's think bigger. Let's go big. Let's stop playing small. Let's go into the world and make a massive, massive difference, not only for ourselves, but all the lives that we're going to touch. And we're going to do this together, you guys. We're going to rise together.
Good.
Anything
Thank you
else?
so much for sharing your heart tonight. It was awesome. You did outstanding. Great.
Thanks, Rich. Love you.
Great
Well,
job. Great job.
Thank you. Good to see you.
You too.
I want to have a recording of you so I can play it every day.
Right?
Yes.
Well, you know what? I'll say this. This is my passion, so I'm going to do some recordings and then I'll send them your way.
I don't need the Calm app. I need the Chelsey app.
Well, I think that's it unless anybody has, did anybody have an aha moment? Did anybody have like that where God spoke to you or you heard something and you're just like, okay. And maybe it doesn't show up tonight, but you'll see it later. You'll see it tomorrow. You'll see it this week. Something will, I don't know, tug at your heart and your soul. Please let me know, because it's my hope, my intention to help people know their worth and know how loved they are, and that, you guys, this is a vehicle. We are not we're not LifeVantage. You are you. You are you. But LifeVantage is a piece of us, and it's a vehicle to become the best version of yourself and help so many people. So many people. So
Good.
with that said, I love this group, and thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Girl.
Okay, thank you.
Night, guys. Heart energy.
Thanks, Chelsey.
End recording. Okay.